Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Paul Sweeney alongside Lisa Mateo, and we're joined by Bloomberg's Tatiana Dargay. Tatiana, what are you looking at today?
Well, starting off with Novo Nordisk, which is ADRs are up about 4%. Your ticker is NVO. And I know you guys just discussed the story, but what is interesting to me is that it all comes after President Trump has been putting pressure on pharma companies to lower drug costs. So the company slashed the cost of Ozempic for cash-paying patients to $4.99 a month, about half of its U.S. list price, saying that this move really caters to patients who don't have insurance. So it looks like maybe companies are trying to work with the president here to avoid more public shaming, because Eli Lilly also last week raised the list price for its obesity shot in the UK by as much as 170%, as President Trump also asked companies to increase prices in Europe and to lower them for Americans. Well, for the record, Novo said that the offer is unrelated to discussions with the US government. And it's also worth noting that the stock was rallying there a little bit even before the news, as Wegovy received FDA approval to treat a serious form of liver disease. So it looks like there is different parts here, but it's interesting to follow sort of that the government or Trump's push to low drug pricing, and if that is really having an impact already.
And then GoodRx, is this tied into Novo Nordisk too?
Definitely tied to this story. Okay. You know, the company and the stock is up 33% right now. The ticker is GDRX. The CEO on Bloomberg TV making the case for the company this morning, explaining really how this company works, because a lot of people had questions. And it says that it's a digital marketplace for drugs pricing. It really doesn't fulfill or dispense the drugs, but it negotiates the most competitive prices with insurance. And analysts are saying that this deal with Novo Nordisk will allow the company to monetize about 17 million patients looking for GLP-1s. So huge opportunity there for them.
All right. What else?
Well, staying with the pharma space, looking at CVS, UBS upgrading the stock. Your ticker is CVS, up about 3%. The analysts are writing that the upgrade follows 2 strong consecutive quarters, an early sign that the healthcare benefits segment fixes are on track. As a reminder, the company is exiting the Obamacare individual health insurance exchange market next year, and it is focusing on higher margin segments like Medicare Advantage. And it looks like that is really catching analysts' attention, because this upgrade comes after a similar boost from Baird on Friday. The stock now has 23 buys, 6 holds, and no sells, Paul. And the average price target is $81, signaling analysts see growth potential, because we're trading at $70.66 right now.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.